All right. Good evening, everybody. My name is Milfa Moitui. Tonight's discussion topic is online business discussion. And the question tonight that we are addressing is, can anyone do this online business? Whether you're a mother or not, whether you have a baby or not, whether you're working or not, anything that you could be going through in life, can anyone do it? And tonight we are going to have answers for you. Yes, anybody can do it, whether you're working or not, whether you're looking for an extra income, whether you're just looking for a part-time, thing to do or anything, or whether it's something that you want to make a priority 100%. We are going to tell you how. Tonight we have our wonderful coach, Miss Georgia Williams. I also have my business partners who I'm going to give a chance to introduce themselves. Again, my name is Milfa and I'm a mentor and I'm really, really happy to be in this business. So I give the mic to you all. Please introduce yourselves and then we'll give Miss Georgia time. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Georgia Williams. I am a coach, mentor, and CEO. I also am a founder of the Georgia Williams Foundation. I'm a mom of 5 beautiful, incredible children. I live here in Kamloops, BC. It's gorgeous here. The best place in Canada. Not to act big or anything. We have some Canadians here. Sorry, girls. But I know. Well, one. Yeah, I have been doing this business since about 2.5 years. I coach all these wonderful ladies and mentor them. So that's a little bit about myself. If each one of you want to introduce yourself, then we'll go through the our little, I guess, experience with this business, how we could have did our daily routine, worked, children, everything wasn't tech savvy as we ran this business. So I guess we'll go to you, Nelia. You can introduce yourself.
Hi, Nelia. I'm doing this business with my husband, although I am the primary runner or owner operator, I guess you could say. Yeah, so I'm also in Canada, probably the second best place in Canada, about an hour and a half north of Toronto. I have 2 grown children, a girl and a boy. And I started this business after I watched George's video. She got me. She got me when I saw it, and I thought, I'm going to click because it was pretty interesting. And I've been wanting something that I can do online, or something that I can help other people do things, teach them. I'm a creative person, so I wanted to do something online with COVID and everything. It just seemed to be an ideal opportunity.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I am not in Canada. I would love to go there one day, though. I live in Salt Lake City, Utah. I am a mom and a new grandma. Me and my fiance, Rai Rai, we started this adventure together, but I'm kind of taking the lead with it as well. I saw George's video as well and just was waited and waited and waited. I wanted to share it with him, and I just kept watching, and finally I was like, you have to check this out. We have to do this. I just felt it was right. I felt so excited about it. And now we're here. I was a fence sitter about a year. I think I started like almost a year to the date of when I first saw Georgia's video. So I've been able to build a relationship with her, which is really great, and see so many amazing things and really build that trust. And because I can be a skeptical person, trying to really, look outside of the box with this business and see that there is so many opportunities for yourself out there if you just go for it, believe in yourself, have confidence. If your gut tells you it's right, and your heart tells you it's right, and your mind tells you it's right, it's going to be right. So yeah, I'm working full time still, just looking for something that we can do more with. And we're both managers. We both run the businesses that we work for. So we're already leaders in a sense. We already, do those things. So we're pretty good at it. 10 years running a restaurant and running, managing 30 plus people all the time. I love teaching people and watching people grow and, having success. And it just really is something that we're both very, very passionate about. And sometimes you feel you hit, your limits. You feel like you hit walls. And with this business, it's just, the sky is really the limit. And we're just really excited to be here and see where we can go and how we can help other people also go where they want to go.
Beautiful, Lindsay. Wow, thank you. God bless you. And yeah, I was thinking about that because I remember it's funny because you was like, Georgia, I'm just looking at my coaching call notes and I'm realizing like this was a year ago. And I was like, I was just looking at your coaching call notes in my coaching call because in mine, I actually type in things and I will put information when I'm done with my coaching calls to help people get started, like where they're at, when they're starting, what's the next step. I'm going to get them started, I sent them their training. And she was like, it was a year because she wrote down her notepad, all the questions she had for when we had our coaching call. And it was funny because we both looked at it at the same time. I was like, I just did that. I realized that. And yeah, it took her a year. And I bet you regret it waiting that long because you're succeeding. And like Lindsay often says to me, like, Georgia, you inspire me to do so many different things and to be more out there or to just get my business out there, which you don't have to be out there. You don't have to be on lives or anything like that if you want to start this business and you're shy. But I look at her and I'm inspired by her because that's going to go into our subject. I absolutely give her so many props because how much she works, how busy she is, like on the go. And then she's still running her business, which I see that in many of my business partners, Nelia especially, and Ange, who's not on here. There's so many people, like they started this business because they want to slow down. They want to enjoy life. And she's working, her 9 to 5 and she's managing everything. Like she has to close down, lock everything, but she still works on her business. So before we ask each and every one of you to, pretty much tell us how this could work for others, I guess, Milfa, I'm going to bug you. Why don't you introduce yourself a little bit more? Where are you from? Where are you living? You never said where you're living. How long have you been this for?
Sure. Again, I'm originally from Kenya, but right now I live in Newark, New Jersey with my family. Yes, and one main reason why I was so inspired, to start this business was because I wanted something that could be more flexible for me, especially when I'm traveling outside the country. Since I travel a lot, I have a passion of helping people, especially in underprivileged, or undeveloped countries. And I believe that this is going to give me the perfect opportunity to do so. So thanks to you, our wonderful coach, for always being there for us, always challenging us. And I'll say a little bit more again when it's my turn. Thank you.
You're welcome, girl. God bless you. I really see all walks of life, people from different countries, people from the States, people from, just like she said, Kenya. Nelia's originally from Portugal, or her family. And, it's to me, like you could be anywhere in the world doing this. So I guess while we're on the subject, anywhere in the world, why don't you tell us a little bit of your experience, like Milfa, since you started this business and how you had your business up and then you went and you visit your family. Like we're going to touch on your subject because I know what you want to talk about for how anybody could do this and you could be anywhere.
Right. And like one thing I really love most about this business is like it doesn't matter how young or how old you are or any part of the world where you're in. For instance, I was privileged to travel over to Kenya this summer, early this summer. But because I had unavoidable circumstances like school and I had to do a lot of things, I was not able to start it at that instant. But then I came back a few weeks ago, and I reached out to my coach. I told her, you know what, coach, I'm back. I'm ready. I'm so ready to do this. I'm so excited. And one thing I can really say is truly, if you put your heart and soul in this, it doesn't matter whether you are still in the US, whether you're in Africa or in Europe or Canada or any part of the world, as long as you just have the internet and you have the willingness and the heart to do it, you can do it anytime, and it runs for you, whether you're sleeping, whether you're awake, whether you're somewhere in a hotel like I was maybe in Kenya, or in the village. There's a way you can actually buy like in Kenya, there's something we bought from there's this phone company in Kenya that gives you a device that has internet to connect while you're in the village. And, because in the village, there's really poor internet. So with that, you're able to access it, whether it's daytime, whether it's nighttime, in between the day, anytime, anywhere in the world. And that's what I've learned over time. And I'm like, you know what? Since I have these like wonderful dreams, and thanks to Miss Georgia, who truly inspires me, she started this Georgia Williams Foundation back in Liberia, and I was reading about it, and it blew my mind. And I also want to do the same, but in a different location. My heart goes out to my country, Kenya, where I was raised up, where I grew up. I grew up in extremely very bad conditions in terms of like hygiene, in terms of accessibility to healthcare. And when I came here, I told myself, I'm going to go to school. I'm going to get the best education, yes. But at the same time, I want to start something that can earn me a substantial income, whereby I'm able to support programs back home, like, teaching young girls about, female hygiene, about empowering young people, empowering mothers. I have like a soft heart. My heart goes out to mothers and young people, whereby I can start small businesses for mothers so that they can be able to be, empowered and be independent and do what they've always wanted to do, like knitting, they knit sweaters. They can sell the sweaters they knit, they knit scarves, and they can be able to sell them. And, starting even projects like digging a borehole that can provide water for the community, as opposed to those young mothers and girls who wake up very early in the morning, going to the river to fetch water. By the time they're coming back, they're running, late to school. The mothers also they get so tired, and this happens from Monday to Monday of every week. So if I can be able to be part of a team that can start something like that, where there's a community borehole and they can get running water in their homes, as opposed to going to the river in the morning and late in the evening, that would be a wonderful contribution to me. And also empowering young people, starting even, I don't know, one of these days I have a dream of starting like a company that, where by children are trained on these skills, because I never knew about a computer until I came to America. So young people, they can definitely start learning about this tech, and also they can also start running this business even in the village. That's one of my dreams, and I know that one of these days, with the kind of team that I have, I'm going to accomplish it. And December, I'm going back home to launch some of these things that I've mentioned, and I really look forward to it. And I know that the substantial income I'm going to get from here is truly going to help me, do what I love most to my people back home. And then maybe in the future, I will expand it as God blesses me. I believe that everything you start with God, everything, when you pray, God will hear your prayers. And when you sincerely tell him that this is what I want, tell him, God, please let your will be done. He will lead you to it. He'll bring the right people to you, like he did, like to Georgia Williams. I love her so much, and I know that she is the right person that was destined to come to my life at this point of life. So thank you, guys. You don't have any excuse. It doesn't matter how old or young you are. Don't have kids yet. Very soon I'm going to have children, and hey, this is going to be a generational income that is going to even help and be inherited to my kids, and I have to start planning for them now. And so I'm really looking forward to that. Thank you so much for your time, Miss Georgia. I give you back the microphone.
Wow. You're so inspirational. Don't stop talking. every,
Thank you. Thank
welcome.
you.
Every time I talk with this girl, she's always like, Georgia, you inspire me. And the voice messages and the things that she says, it's like, this girl has such a bright light. She has such a beautiful, bright light that shines like wherever she goes. And she's so polite. She's so sweet. So I know you're going to help many people. And this is, I forgot, about that. Like that was a big chunk of our coaching call. We talked about how I wanted to build a foundation, right? And that was like 7 months ago. We talked about all that and I didn't even have it built by then. And you wanted to help me. And we was like, wow, look how God brought us together. And like, look at now, the foundation is built. And you're talking about, wanting to make these, like you said, these water, underground towers so they can collect water. Actually, we distributed in Kenya.
Wow.
Yeah, I think you missed that. But we distributed in Kenya. And one of my other business partners was visiting there. But yeah, that's something that we're talking about. Honestly, me and you will connect.
Amazing.
Yeah, we have.
Amazing.
In Uganda, my board of director Mugisha, he talked a lot about building these underground like towers. They're not. He says it would be expensive, but he told me like a couple $100 US would build these underground towers. You line them and it rains and it fills the water so that they could continue to, filter the water or whatever, put it on their crops.
Exactly.
It's beautiful. Thank you so much for all that. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Let's go to Lindsay. Lindsay, your subject I know was about work and how you juggle this and how someone who works a lot and you have a new grandbaby, you're so young, and you have your children and your life and your fiance, like tell us how you juggle this. Like where do you fit this in? How do you fit this in your life? I even wonder sometimes because I know sometimes you're so busy we don't even get to talk. So how do you fit this
in? Really, I'm a night owl. I love the nighttime, so it's kind of perfect because I just work on it a lot at night. I've always been that way, even when my kids were younger, when everyone would kind of go to bed, that was my time to just, watch a show or fold laundry or, relax, just have my self time. So I've always just, I think, learned to do the things that I enjoy at night when everyone's sleeping. So I spend a lot of time up late doing it when everyone's asleep so I can, just focus, because it does feel like I'm always being pulled. Somebody always needs something. But that's what makes this business so amazing is, first, I just have to say, listening to you ladies talk, I've never been around so many positive people, so much inspiration, so much good-hearted, just genuine will to do good for people. I know the last little while has been hard for a lot of people. It's been rough. People have struggled and, people have been down and negative, and it just gets hard. And I really needed to be around positive people. And so it's been so nice meeting and, getting to know people and just always being positive and happy. So I really appreciate that. But about the business, it's amazing in itself because it's your business. And I remember talking to Georgia in the beginning and asking, well, what's the name? Well, what is it? Well, what's this? What's that? And she was trying to explain it's yours. It's your business. And you do it how, how you want, how you have time. Yes, you get the program, they give it to you, you're training, you're following things. And we talk a lot about how it's like a franchise. It almost is you get your business and you get the format and you get everything you need. And then you're running it at your pace, your time, how you're able to, when you can, how you can. You're not, you're not meeting quotas. You don't have to make certain amount of sales. You're not, combined to this pressure and time standards and hitting certain milestones and marks. And it really is, they give you everything that you need, and it's your business to grow how you can, and how much effort you put in, will obviously yield your results. but sometimes, you know, people don't have time, and there's some days where I feel like I'm constantly doing things, and there's some days where I'm like, oh, I haven't been on once. I need to check in, but I have that peace of mind of just knowing that it's, you know, it's there for me and it's not going anywhere. And if I need to attend to my family, I can. And if I need, you know, if I have to stay late at work, it's okay. And so that this business is amazing in so many ways, but it's hard wrapping your head around at first sometimes that it's your business, and you're in charge, and you're doing things as you can. And you know, there's the support there if you need it. You can ask questions if you have questions, but you literally get everything that you need. You can go back and rewatch videos. I've gone over some videos I've probably watched 4 or 5 times, just going back and rewatching, making sure I didn't miss anything, or just rewatching certain masterminds to, you know, to just get better tips. But yeah, literally you can do it anywhere. Anybody can do it, and you're not pressured really to anything, and it's always going to be there. And that's what I love about it is I don't feel like I'm have to do something a certain way right now or by a certain time, or, you know, I know that I have the tools that I need. I know I'm going to succeed. I know I have the support that I need, and it's really just up to you to put in what you want to get out of it.
100%. I love how simple you put that. Like, I love how, like, you always put it like so normally and simple. Like, that's exactly what a lot of us need to hear. Like, just a simple, normal way from your heart. Some people, when they, you know, talk about the business, or sometimes people like feel like, I don't know, I'm nervous online, or I'm nervous like right now, but Lindsay's like a total mentor. Like, as I'm helping her to become a mentor, she knows how to help people get started. She knows also how to walk you along the training and walk you along to start your own business. That's what we're doing here, right here. What we're doing is we're showing you that we can help you. We're giving our testimonies. So Lindsay, all the ladies on here, all of them have been through the training. They're also getting trained to be a mentor and eventually a coach if they want. You don't have to become a coach, but you can. If you want, you can be more hands-on. So yeah, I definitely see that. And being a night owl, you know, I'm a night owl too. So if you ever need anything, you text me late. But sometimes, yeah, once in a while I'll be going to bed, and I'll even say it in our team integrity chat. I'm like, I'm going to bed, everyone, because everyone knows I'm up late. So they keep texting me like, where's Georgia? So I'll let them know, like, okay, I'm going to bed at 9-10 o'clock. I know it's weird, but I'm tired because I don't go to bed early often. I'm a night owl too. I have 5 kids. Same thing like Lindsay. That's would be my me time. When she talks about my me time, totally get it. Moms know that. And even people who don't have children, they come home from work, they want their me time. So instead of my me time being scrolling around on Instagram, because that's what my me time was before, scrolling around on Instagram, looking at my family's photos, looking at old school videos, things, you know, old people. I love my old school people, like in my family, my nationality. They always post old pictures or old videos. Like, that's what I would do a lot, looking at that, listening to songs, you know, reminiscing on the old days, because nowadays it's just so complicated. So I literally used to do that. And then when I seen this business, I was like, no more of that silliness. Let's get down to business. Let me build my children an empire with my spare time. When my kids go to sleep, we'll watch what I'm going to do. And no matter how many people would put me down, Lindsay, no matter, I want you girls to hear this too. No matter how many people would say you're doing something stupid, the online world is a scam, you're never going to make it, you don't know what you're doing. I didn't have the education or anything, and I'll get into that afterwards. But no matter what, I said, no, I know what this business is capable of. This is a real legit business. There's incredible products on the back end. I have gold. Watch what I'm going to do. And I just kept working and working and working on it. And I never gave up. I never gave up. And I know sometimes I didn't have a lot of time. So to everybody who's watching, if you have some extra time, work on your business. If you want to get started and you've got some extra time, literally work on the business, work on your empire instead of scrolling around on Instagram or Facebook, or instead of making a 2-hour dinner, get some pizza for the kids, get a couple of sandwiches and let them eat that, and they'll live and work on the business, make a whole bunch of money so you guys can eat like kings, so you guys can live wherever you want, travel wherever you want, do whatever you want. Because I literally did that. And yeah, so I love how you put that, Lindsay. God bless you. All right, Nelia, tell us, I guess how you wanted to talk about this subject. Go ahead.
Thank you, Georgia. Well, I was like Lindsay, very skeptical. My husband was skeptical. He's on board now, but it took a little while. And I have a full-time job, and but I want to be able to slow down. I want to be able to help my kids. They're both just starting out. My daughter's in university in her second year. My son, he just started in the real the real world. He's got his real world job, and just want to help them get started in their life. And I also want to travel. My husband and I want to buy a place in the Azores, or maybe in Algarve in Portugal. We want to go to BC. We want to visit my brother who just moved to Alberta. And I would love like a cross country drive across Canada, but I can't do that. I got a job. So I'm hoping my goal by starting this business, after all the skepticism has faded away and I see the value in the training. I had a girlfriend actually ask me a couple weekends ago, we would await for a girls' weekend away, and she says, "So tell me about your business. Like, what is it? How do you like? What's going on?" And I said, "Well, essentially, the business that you're buying into is a great group of people that are just an amazing support system, like-minded. I just love when our calls are so inspirational, and listening to other people having the same story. And then the training, it's not sophisticated, like it's not high tech training. It's just regular people teaching you how to do your job, how to do a great business. And those tools are invaluable. I've got marketing experience. I'm a graphic designer, and I'm learning so much stuff that I never thought, oh, I won't need that. But it's amazing. You really do learn a lot of stuff, and you can take the applications that you're learning for all kinds of things in your life. So, having said all that, I'm glad I'm here, and I see this becoming successful, and then I'll be able to walk back. I would like to take a step back a little bit, maybe in a year or less. I'm hoping. Or maybe I shouldn't say I'm hoping. Maybe I should be more confident. Because with George's help, I think I can get there.
You know what I'm going to say, Nelia? She knows, she wants to catch herself. She's like, George is going to tell me, don't say I hope. George is going to tell me, say I'm there already. Because that's the way I tell my business partners. Don't even think the negative. Believe and you shall receive.
Yes, that's what you always say.
Yeah. I know you wanted to talk about mindset too. Like you was like,
that's right. Like, and that's what I was saying about like our calls, like they're very inspirational, and having that mindset where, like I just said, with the hope, instead of saying hope, I should be saying, I am successful. I am going to succeed. This is going to get me to Alberta. We're going to travel. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to help our kids. Our kids are going to benefit from the business as well. And I want to help others. I want to be able to help those coming into the business. I want to be able to start an art class and teach people, or other women, anyone, teach people art and be able to have that freedom to do it. Because giving to others, you will receive. And you have to have that mindset. And that's what I wanted to just touch on, that the positive mindset is how we all, well, look at Georgia. I mean, she's always positive. I don't know how you do it. You're always very positive, and I love that.
Love you, girl. Thank you. I think I was forced to be positive by God. I was like, you're going to go through this, you're going to go through this, and you're going to go through this because you're going to be a Mrs. Optimistic, because you're going to lead hundreds and thousands of people in this world, business-wise, you know, in spiritual-wise, the Georgia Williams Foundation, whatever it is, your kids. You're going to lead them. So I'm going to have to put you through quite a lot, Georgia, so you can be Mrs. Positive. So sometimes we have to go through that, guys. Sometimes we get to our limit and we say, okay, I need to make a change now. Like these ladies here, overworked, feeling underpaid. You know, I don't think they're getting paid bad. You know, I know they're all successful on here, and Milfa's going through schooling, but I know, like, I think you finished your schooling, right, Milfa?
Yes, for now I'm done.
Oh yeah. So all these girls, they're very successful at what they're doing. It's not that they're not successful, but they felt like, where's my time? Where's my life? And that pushes us to excel. Like when we have that wake up call, okay, it's like, it will push you to excel. Some people settle. And I always say, never, ever, ever settle. Because I literally watch people that I came here, because I came to Kamloops when I was like 12, 13 with my mother and father. So when I came to Kamloops when I was like 12, 13, I was here for a little while. I was here for like 3-4 years. And then I moved to Ontario. But when I was here for 3-4 years, I met a lot of people. Like we got close with a lot of people. And then I came back in my 20s, like about 9 years ago, right? I came back when I was 24, right? So that was 9 years ago. And when I came back, I seen people still in the same job where they're only getting paid like minimum wage. They're not higher up. They're unhappy. They're complaining, you know, about their situation. And it's just, where did your life go? What did you make? And it's not like I would put them down. Oh, I think we lost Milfa. Okay, she'll be back. If she needs my help, she'll text me. But it's like people settle. And that's where we feel like we don't want to settle. There you are, Milfa.
Yeah.
You got left for a minute there.
Sorry. Yeah, my internet was acting up a little bit. Sorry about that.
But yeah, Nelia, totally, I agree about mindset. So it's all about mindset, and it's about, you know, if you have the will to change, make a change in your life. And that's probably a big thing about starting this business, your mindset. It doesn't matter if you have a skeptical mindset. It doesn't matter if you know, are a bit, you know, bitter at that point, or very positive. You're going to come here and your whole life is going to change, just like mine's did. And just like all of these ladies here watching and participating today, because literally I came into this business and I was like broken. I was so broken from everything that I went through in my life. And I don't know why I'm getting all freaked out and choking. Because I remember when I started this business and I was like, what am I doing in my life? First of all, I was depending on child tax benefits. I got 5 kids. I get paid a lot here. I was racked my credit cards up, spent all my savings. And I was like, what am I doing? Well, I worked hard all my life. I used to wake up early. I used to go to trade show. I was constantly on the go. I gained back problems from how many trade shows I went to with cement and marble floors and wearing heels and having to get dressed up. You know, carrying everything that I needed to carry for my, for me running my business and setting up at these spots. And I was like, where did all of my savings go? Like, what did I accomplish? What did I do? And I just felt, also I was just going through a lot of personal things. And then this business fell in my lap and it totally changed my life. So these girls look at me like, oh, I'm positive. Well, when I start this business, I may look positive, you know, because everybody always says, Georgia, you're so strong. Nothing phases you, but inside there was so much hurt and there was so much doubt in myself, and what am I going to do, and how am I going to succeed, and I don't want to live like this and not be able to take my kids for dinner or buy them the shoes they want or take care of them and provide for them, because I gotta wait for them to all go to school or wait for them to grow up because I can't leave them with a babysitter, or I can't go to work because I'm gonna be spending pretty much all my pay on childcare. So I know I was going through a lot, but when I entered into this community, it was like the training is even spiritual. The training is even all about mindset and teaching you believe and you shall receive, and reading the book The Magic by Rhonda Byrne, which goes along with what Jesus teaches as manifesting, believe and you shall receive. So my subject on this online business discussion today is about, obviously anybody could do it. I'm a mother of 5 children. I only had 7th grade education. I did have business background, honestly, and advertisement background. I knew how to advertise and I knew how to run a business, a brick and mortar business, but I did not know anything online. I was not very tech savvy. So my kids would laugh at me. I'm like, put those gadgets away, or those electronics. And they're like, Mom, gadgets, electronics. I'm like, whatever, just get off of your little phones and iPads now. So I have this really cool MacBook Air. I bought it for fun. I bought it because it was nice. I never knew how to work it. So when I started this business, I was like, I don't know how to work this. All I know is like touch screen on my phone, and my computer downstairs, it's a touch screen. So it's like, I mainly got the computer because it has speakers. It has Beats by Dre speakers. So I got it to just listen to YouTube music. So I was totally like not tech savvy, didn't know how to work a computer. I knew how to run Facebook, Instagram, and go on YouTube. That was it. So, but that's all I needed, because guess what? We're all on social media. So I was like, okay, this is kind of a piece of a cake. Like, I thought this was going to be hard, the training and stuff. And then just like Lindsay said, it's really easy. Like, we got people from our community, and I'm also helping with the training with Instagram, because I love Instagram. And so they teach us step by step, and I go from one tab to the other tab, training tab to where it's telling us to, open up something certain or run our business on a certain social media platform. I'll open up that tab, just go back and forth. Even when I'm helping my business partners, honestly, I know a lot, but in my mind, I always double check. So I always want to make sure that everything's perfect. So even when I'm helping like Lindsay or Milfa or Nelia, we'll go back to the training. We'll be Zooming and screen sharing. We're like, let's go watch this video for a minute and make sure it's done properly. So it's all really easy. And yeah, I'm from a very old school European background. So when Nelia talks about skepticism and her hubby being skeptical, and like, oh my goodness, I had so much skepticism in my family about what I was doing, because they're like, it's not that they thought I was like being scammed, because that's what they was worried about too. They was like, oh, this is a scam. It's not that, but they just thought, like, in other words, we're not those people. We can't do these things. Like, even after I started the business, and I'm so successful now, and was so successful as I was growing, they would all look at me like that. They're like, I can't do what you're doing. I'm not smart enough. I'm like, what? Yeah, you're really smart. Look what you're doing. I'm like, guys, I didn't know anything about the computer. I was taught by the training. It's so easy, and I Google things. So whoever's out there thinking they can't do this, that's not true. You can do this. We are not any different than you. We have the same type of blood running through our veins. Doesn't matter what nationality you are, where you come from. Oh, we were supposed to say hello in our languages. Remember? We said that we was going to do that. Oh, maybe we'll say bye in our languages afterwards. So yeah, that's pretty much my story. Does anybody want to chime in? Does anybody want to talk about anything else, or ask me questions, or ask each other questions?
I have one thing. Oh. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
a little
Nelia.
there.
Okay, go on, Lindsay.
Yeah, I'm glad that you mentioned that about the skepticism part, because I used to always think the same thing too. When you would see ads out there, I would always think, those types of things are for people who are rich, or they already had money, or they're really smart. They have college degrees and they know all about technology and internet. And I never would have thought to myself ever that I would be somebody working, on the on the internet, working with all this technology. And it really is, the training's really easy, and the business is really easy. And more than that, I feel like we get to do the fun stuff, like the technical part of it's running for us in the background, doing what it does, doing what technology does. And really, we're doing really fun stuff. We're talking about ourselves and our families and the people that we love, and we're making videos, and we're talking to our business partners, and we're, I feel like the techie part of the job, even though, you need to know how to do things, and you do some of it, but that stuff's just ran for you. And we just get to sit out here and really do fun stuff that revolves around the things that we love the most. Talk about our families, talk about our kids, talk about our dreams and wants and goals, and all the things we want to do. And so I just think that's the best job I've ever had and done. And, it can't be something that's, was really scary when Ryan and I would talk about our futures. And, we worked really hard to both get to the positions that we are. And, a couple of years back, he lost a really good job. It came out of nowhere. We weren't expecting it. He worked really hard to get to where he was. And we were just blindsided by it. And, it's just scary because we worked so hard, like I said, to get to the positions, and you just think you put this work in and you're in this position, and you don't ever think something like that's going to happen. And when you're working for somebody else, it's their business. It's their way. They get to decide. And with this, I love so much. And I always tell them, nobody can take this away from us. It's ours. And it's very comforting to know that, that it can't be taken away, and all of our hard work, is not going to be wasted, and we can pass it on to our kids. And so, yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. Thank you.
And actually, I was just going to add to that, Lindsay. I was going to just say that you had mentioned about this being, this is your business. And that's essentially, it's our business. So it's up to us in order to work it and make it successful.
100%. I love that, because I like how you said there's no quotas, because so many people have quotas. Okay. Like, the person that I was together with, like, they had to make quotas or they don't get certain bonuses. And, like, I remember them coming home all the time and always worried they was going to get fired. They're going to fire me this month. They're going to fire me this month. I only sold 3 cars. I'm going to get fired. I was like, relax. No, you're not, but at the end of the day, in my mind, I felt so sorry for them, because I was like, look what I'm doing. Look at what I'm doing. Like, but the thing is the entrepreneur mindset is very broad. It thinks out of the box. See, these ladies are all entrepreneurs on here. Are you an entrepreneur? Are you ready to be an entrepreneur? I was just talking with a person. They showed me they got 400,000 in their bank account. I was like, what are you doing with all that money in your bank account? I said, I got a Grant Cardone on you right now. Get that money and put it in some assets that are going to make you money. And that way you don't have to work. And then they came back. They was like, oh, no. I just sold an apartment building. And I'm going to, this is money to invest in another thing. And it's like, entrepreneur mindsets always think about how they can make money work for them, how they can get into something that will work for them. So in other words, this business will work for you. Okay, you can advertise. There's free advertisement too. A lot of people don't want to go to businesses where they hear advertisement. So you don't have to think, oh, you're going to spend a whole bunch of money on advertisement. There's free advertisement. There's advertisement that's low price. There's advertisement that's a little bit more costly than others. It depends on what you feel comfortable with. But I love how this business runs itself, and there's no quota. You are your own boss. You are your own. Eventually, you want to incorporate your own CEO, pay less tax, pay yourself dividends, pay yourself out, put some money on the side for something else. Like, you can write off a whole bunch of things on taxes too. So I absolutely love that. And yeah, I love how you put that. Okay, I think Meadow's at the door. Give me 1 second. If anybody else wants to say anything, I'll be back.
Milfa, are you married?
Sorry, my internet is on and off, so I'm following. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I had time hearing you guys. I'm sorry about that.
I'll answer for Milfa. She has a fiance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he doing the business with you as well?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
That's
Try taking your
okay.
You want to take your headphones out? Maybe she takes her headphones out. Yeah, he doesn't really run the business. I think he lives far from her, but he could run the business if he wanted to. In other words, both people could run the business, and one person could be on the other side of the country, and they can literally run the business and just click on some things or get into your social media account, see how the ads are doing. Once the business is running for you, as you know, ladies, like the business, once you have your ad up, the business is running for you, right? So you don't have to like do too much. Like there's certain platforms, low maintenance, like you don't have to do much in the business. Just get to your workshops, like our masterminds, get to the masterminds, watch them on a weekly basis. And then from there, literally, you learn the basics. You learn what updates we had, how to improve your ads, how to get more leads, how to get more buyers, more checks. We're just upgrading. So just stay plugged into there, stay plugged into my weekly masterminds, and, go through your training, and everything is just there. Can you hear us better now, Milfa? See, she's in charge of this.
It's much better now.
Oh, good. Okay. Awesome. They were asking you if your husband, if your fiance works on the business with you.
By the way, yes, even though we are not like in the same country, he's back home in Kenya. But I had a problem actually with my Facebook at first, and it couldn't allow me. And I said, hey, can I work? Can I use your Facebook? And he was more than willing, and he's been helping out a lot, setting up the account, especially, being able to get the right account, because I have to use a Kenyan account as opposed to this one here, since since it's under his name. So it's been such an amazing journey. He supports me 120%. Every day he's literally asking me, what point have you gotten right now? Unfortunately, some of my apps, like Google, it couldn't allow me even right now to advertise, but I'm so grateful because this business gives you so many other platforms that you can have no excuse. If one of them fails, we have so many other platforms that, we can work on, and we look forward to getting married very soon and starting a family, settling down. But as I said, even if I am down there in Kenya, I'm still going to be able to run this business effortlessly. So in life, it's like if you speak success into your life, you'll get it. If you speak blessings into your life, you'll get it. If you're determined, if you're optimistic, there are days you're going to wake up and be like, man, do I really want to do this? But then you ask yourself, remind yourself, what was my why? Why did I start this business? And as my other business partners and my wonderful coach put it, it's all about the mindset, being positive, pushing yourself. At some point, I say, if you can't walk, you can crawl, but whatever it takes for you to get to your destination, do it. And you'll be so grateful for the risks that you took, for the confidence, for pushing yourself. And we have other wonderful business partners, other mentors that we all work together as a team to be successful. So if it's yours, own it. Work this business like own it, and nobody's gonna take it away from you. As Lindsay said, nobody's gonna terminate you from this. It's actually yourself who can make yourself go out of this business. But be determined, be positive, and you will never regret. And always put God first in everything, as I believe. Thank you.
Amen. I love that. God bless you, girl. That's beautiful. I love how she's so open about, like, we're going to have a beautiful marriage and children and everything. Like, that's exactly how you speak into the existence. And this business is her empire that she's building for her children. Like I have built for mine, and like Nelia and Lindsay's building for their family. So before I let you guys go, I want to fill you a little bit more about the business and how you guys can get started. We have a workshop also tonight. It's actually starting in about 40 minutes, a free workshop that we co-host. And it's going to explain everything, how to get started in this business. So this business is a digital marketing business, and it's a digital traction marketing business, meaning you don't have to cold call. I got a lot of people. I'll just answer a few questions that I've been getting a lot lately. I got a lot of people that has reached out to me and like, do you have to cold call? I'm like, no, you don't have to cold call. Do we have to do any selling? No, you don't have to do any selling, because there's a lot of people that is in sales that's been reaching out to me lately, and they hate sales. Or there's a lot of people that hate cold calling. There's a lot of people that, it's just, they want to get out of it. They don't want to do that no more. So we actually have our business running for us. The platform that you run your business on is social media, but that doesn't mean you have to sit there and socialize with everybody. No, our ads are going to do the work for you. And then the advertisement, when they click on it, they're taken to a website, which we build for you. Our tech team does all the techie stuff, which Lindsay was talking about. And then it's connected to a sales funnel and huge system that runs your business and cuts the sales for you. So, we talk about this in our workshops, the webinars. That's like our free presentation to show you everything. Would you rather make $500 from 500 people? You have to do a lot of legwork to get that 500 people to your website, to your business. Or would you like to make $500 from one person? This is the kind of business that we have. We're not small fry business. We are a huge empire and huge online empire. We are across the whole world right now. And our products that are sold on the back end convert into high revenue. They're high quality products that convert into high revenue. So with that being said, we train you and we show you exactly in the training how to attract quality traffic to your website, to your ads. We're going to show you exactly. We're not just advertising to anybody. We're advertising to quality traffic who could afford the products on the back end, who wants the product, who wants our product, who are willing to purchase. And a lot of times are lifetime buyers. And that's why our incomes just keep growing and growing, because not only do we have people buying these products, but they become lifetime buyers. So it's not like we just keep getting people to buy in and then all of a sudden they don't know, they become lifetime users, because the products are very high grade, medical grade products with 6 gold seals of quality. So we have a really incredible business, a really incredible business model. I am very proud of it. I am a coach, obviously, and I became a coach because I love this business so much. And I love getting people started. Like, I got all these girls started, and there's so many more people I mentor and coach. So if anybody wants more information, go to our websites. You have to go there very quickly if you're watching this live right now, or if you watched a replay, go ahead, because we're starting our live workshop that is going to show you how we build your website. It's going to talk about the sales funnel. It's going to talk about everything you get when you sign up. Like, literally, it would cost $20,000, $30,000 to set you up with something like this, but we got your back. You don't have to pay that. When you sign up, literally, you get all that for you, that system running in the background for you. And we show you exactly how to get started. So I would be your coach and mentor, or maybe one of these ladies would be your mentor. When you add your name and your email on our websites, we will be connected to you as your mentor, and I will be your coach no matter what, because I'm the coach of these girls. So I get everybody started in the business, and I'm helping to train them to mentor people, because we are growing at an exponential rate. Like, literally, we are growing with so many people starting this business, and we are just succeeding more and more and more, because now we're leveraging the whole world. So it doesn't matter where you're from. If you're from Canada and you want to advertise in the US, you can. If you're in Kenya and you want to advertise in Canada, you can. So literally, we're global. Doesn't matter where you're from. Doesn't matter if you're right now on a visa or you're a resident in Kenya and you're here in Canada. Like, we can literally register you in your place of residency, and you can run your business from wherever. And you get checks. You get checks actually into your bank account, direct deposit. And then if you have a residency in Canada or US, we send checks in the mail. So God bless everybody. I hope everybody enjoyed this. Thank you for hosting this, Milfa, and thank you all girls for coming on tonight. Does anybody want to say anything else before we let you go? Or maybe give your website too?
Thank you very much, Milfa, for organizing this.
Very welcome. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, awesome. So Milfa, what is your website if somebody wants to go to your website to get started?
Oh yeah, it's www.milliemoitui.com.
Beautiful, beautiful. And Lindsay? LindsayandRaiRai.com.
It is LindsayandRaiRai.com.
Awesome. And Nelia?
Sorry, I had to unmute myself. It is Team Nelia N. Daryl.
Oh,
Like
awesome.
the N is supposed to be like an and, but trying to be fancy.
And nice.
It looks like it looks like Team Nelly and Errol, because it looks like and you could
That's
right.
That's how I read it too.
Yeah.
Team Nelly and Errol. I think that sounds cool. Honestly, I like it. That's what I'm going to call you now. Team Nelly and Errol in the house. It's pretty cool. Maybe one day Daryl will come on when he's not shy. He'll say hi to everyone. I see him in the background. You don't know he's on camera. We're going to show it to him after. Okay. And mine's is www.georgiawilliams.ca. You're going to get the best coach you can ever find. And we will mentor and help you every step of the way. So if anybody registers on these girls' website, I will be your coach, helping you every step of the way. And I can't wait to get started. Can't wait to show you how much you're going to make in this business, because literally I cut off the marks where of wanting to make $21,000 a month. I cut that off. I got some new goals on my Maras and on my dress shirt over there. So guys, just keep excelling. We keep excelling in this business. We'll see you at the workshop. Don't forget to head to that workshop. If you missed the live one, it's okay. We'll send you a link to watch the replay. Reach out to us. God bless everyone. Bye. And Milfa,
God bless you all too.
I know it's your first time. You have to hit end twice if you want to end this live.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So we're ready to end?
Yeah.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
You're welcome.